As you mentioned, Saudi Arabia is the most important country in the region. Being in the Middle East, not being in Saudi Arabia is like being in Asia and not being in China or not being in India. A significant detriment to the activities. Now, Standard Chartered Group is a bank focused on emerging markets, primarily on Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. And we've existed for around 160 plus years in places like China, India. In the region, we've been, we are in the UAE, in Bahrain, in Oman, in Qatar, in Jordan, Egypt, Lebanon, now Iraq very recently. So it definitely makes sense for us to be in a country as as big as Saudi Arabia. It's part of our strategy. Now the question is, how do you do it? And in which areas? Now for us, for Standard Chartered, we focus really on connecting Saudi Arabia with our footprint in Asia and Africa. So this is where we find our edge to help our clients, both ways. Clients in, let's say, countries like China who are interested in the kingdom, as well as countries in the kingdom who are interested in China. We bring a lot of experience from emerging markets, where we've helped develop the markets over the past 150 years. And it's an experience that we feel can add a lot of value to the development of the capital markets in Saudi. So we do focus primarily at this point in time at arranging business activities, things related to project financing, things related to M&A, things related to structured financing, financial markets, debt capital markets. Just to mention on the debt capital market side, like last year we participated in almost half the volumes of all sukuk issuances out of Saudi Arabia. So it is, it's a market that is developing, and we see a lot of potential for that, to the point where previously the UAE, Qatar, etc. dominated that space. But now Saudi is playing a significant role, and in no time will be the largest issuer of sukuks in the region.
Touching upon debt